The on-point questions. Next up, Peter Tamte. He's the president of Project Book from president of Theory.io, which does Project Book, which is like an Evernote competitor.
Sure.
Is right?
Yeah, well, it's a notebook that keeps your notes, to-do lists, and documents together in one app, and then helps you find them again, even if they're not organized or if you lost your internet connection.
I think GigaOhm said it's the app for the disorganized.
Yeah, that's right. You know,
and the people with paper clutter. All right. I'm starting your time now. You've got a video, Peter?
I've got a demonstration on my iPad.
All right. Can I get a beautiful assistant? Want to do it again, Cindy?
You
were awfully good at that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. All right. I'm starting his time. He's doing a live demonstration today. Elma. Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate that. We should have given you 20 extra seconds just for working the show. All right. So Project Book. Evernote needs a competitor. I've thought this for a while.
So, you know, I started taking notes digitally because I wanted to replace all my paper clutter. And what I found was that the notes I tried only replaced my paper clutter with digital clutter. So, and worse, I couldn't even search that clutter now because when I wasn't connected to the internet. It seems like, you know, as long as we've been taking notes, all these note-taking apps have been using the same 3 ways to organize information: folders, tags, and searching with keywords. But, you know, I forget to file and tag things sometimes, and searching with keywords can be like, well, like finding a needle in a haystack.
And what directory is it in? And,
it's kind of hard to find your stuff, especially when you get a few hundred notes in there. Yeah, so we launched Project Book on August 1st. And
switch the Elma, please.
Yeah, we launched Project Book on August 1st, and by August 2nd, it was the #4 best-selling app in the iPad store. And it sold, and it stayed in the top 10 for the next week or so.
How'd
so
you
it did
do
pretty
that?
well.
Is that pure promotion or word of mouth or lots of money?
You know, I think we got, I think it's a combination that there's a lot of people who are not satisfied with their note-taking options right now. And perhaps we're going to fill that opportunity. Yeah. So, yeah, if I could, let me move this.
Yeah, that's okay. Cindy's going to grab your mic.
Thank you.
And it's not an ice cream cone. You got to, it's like a shotgun. Yeah.
Apologize for the technical difficulties.
That's all right.
I think that's as clear as it's going to get. So, you know, Project Book, you can combine your different fonts, photos, sketches, and handwriting together on any page. But Project Book is especially good with lists. So, for example, if you would like, you can keep hierarchical lists and
gifts for Dad. Can't read it.
And then, yeah, and you can keep hierarchical lists, and then you can also rearrange your bullets just by dragging. See if I can. But Project Book, as I mentioned, is especially good at helping you find information. So we've created 4 new ways to find information with your notebook. The first is that Project Book automatically links keywords in your notes to help you jump quickly between related information. For example, if I wanted to find more information about this iPhone dock, which is the item on the top of my list, I can just tap it, and Project Book will give me a list of all the things I have with the iPhone dock inside of it.
So it's indexing everything in your system every time?
It automatically links the keywords in your notes so that you can jump through different notes automatically, just like you were using a web browser, for example. Yeah. If I were a biology student studying for my lecture notes for the end of the year or end of semester exams, I can quickly gather all the information I have that's related to the subject that I'm working on just by using this Show Similar Notes option. And the Show Similar Notes option will gather all the notes and documents I have in my notebook that are similar to the note that I'm working on. That's not a keyword search. It's automatically finding similar documents throughout my notebook.
Does everybody get this?
This one here is a web clip. This one is a Word doc, and this one is a PDF, and this one is a note. So it doesn't matter whether it's a Word doc, PDF, note, it indexes all of that, and it also understands the meaning of the content within your notes, your documents, Word docs, PDFs, or whatever, so that Project Book can help you organize them.
That's like natural language technology you're using there.
Correct. We've built a variety of natural language technologies to understand the meaning of the content within your notes, Word docs, PDFs, etc. Yep, RTFs, everything.
Yeah, I bet you've raised some money just based on that alone. I used to work at a company trying to do something similar to this.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But there are times when you can actually organize things by keyword, and Project Book will do this for you automatically with a feature called active folders. So with active folders,
2 minutes,
sure, thanks. Active folders are kind of like smart folders, but we don't make you wrap your head around Boolean criteria. You just simply enter in a search term like you would in an internet search bar, and ProjectBook will gather it all for you. So in this case, I'm going to do some vacation planning, and I've created a folder that has everything that matches my search term now, and plus everything that I add to my notebook in the future will automatically get to the bottom of it. Now, but what will happen, of course, is that keywords can't find everything. So we've got this related notes folder, and when you open it, ProjectBook will go out and find all the notes and documents you have in your entire notebook that are similar to those that are already inside of that folder. So in this case, ProjectBook found this PDF about the Grand Canyon, even though it does not have the word vacation in it. It just is of a related subject matter.
Any questions out there? He's got 1 minute left. In the back.
Can you unlink things that aren't supposed to go together, and does it learn from that?
That's a great question. It'll run that similarity metric each time, but it does learn depending on the documents that are in the notebook. As they get added, the similarity metric will change.
Because of the NLP tech.
That's right.
Inside.
That's right.
And he's got 35 seconds right here.
No, and I'm glad you asked that question, because this is my frustration. About a third of the places where I need my notes and to-do lists, I don't have an internet connection. And even when I do have an internet connection, I don't want to worry about the server being down, and I don't want to worry about being slow or anything like that. So everything is stored locally, and we use the cloud for syncing between devices. And in fact, we're going to release our iCloud syncing about 2 weeks. We just submitted it to Apple today.
Oh, I'm glad you remember that. That's your announcement tonight.
That's my announcement tonight.
All right, so this is for the Apple iPad 2 and up, of course. Even Apple's apps don't work on the Apple iPad 1.
Correct.
But it's Apple iPad only.
For right now, and then we're going to be releasing on other platforms in the very near future.
All right, 5 seconds. Last words. Last questions.
That's
it.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you.
You bet. Thank
He's
you.
all done. Peter Van Tamte. That is ProjectBook solely for the Apple iPad, right? Yes.